Okay, guys, welcome back to a new video here. We got shocking breaking news coming out of the Gaza Strip this evening. Possibly the most prominent journalist in all of Gaza right now was just killed in an Israeli airstrike, and it was targeted. It was targeted, and this is confirmed by the Israeli Defense Forces. Beyond shocking. And this video, guys, posted on his Twitter account, I mean, possibly seconds before he was eventually killed, documenting the Israeli bombardment on Gaza City itself. Of course, as I'm sure many of you guys know, the Israelis have announced they're expanding their operations and specifically going after Gaza City. So, interestingly enough, the most prominent journalist in all of Gaza documenting everything that's happening was just killed right before the major operation. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think anyone really thinks so, to be honest with you. So, his last post, relentless bombardment for 2 hours, the Israeli aggression has intensified on Gaza City. He was killed. And not just him, guys. Not just him. I mean, the fact that he posted this right before, it is genuinely shocking. And to give you an idea how big this guy is, 550,000 followers on Twitter. Anas Al-Sharif is the journalist name from Al Jazeera. And not just him was killed. His entire team from Al Jazeera was killed. So they're I mean openly targeting journalists now. They've literally released a statement confirming this, and their excuse was the guy was in Hamas. So the guy was in Hamas apparently for 2 years. He's been there documenting everything, but now they decide to kill him. I mean, if he's been in Hamas for 2 years, I mean the timing seems pretty strange. Almost as if where he's stationed in Gaza City, they're about to go down there, the Israelis, and they don't want journalists documenting what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on here. It is genuinely shocking that they're just basically admitting, oh, yeah, we targeted him. So, two Al Jazeera journalists, Anas Al Sharif, one of their most senior correspondents in Gaza, and Mohammed Karawikia, again, apologies for the mispronunciation, were killed in an Israeli airstrike on a journalist tent near the Shifa hospital. So, again, it was on a hospital complex. Another just beyond disturbing part of the story in Gaza City, according to Palestinian media reports and Times of Israel, with no immediate response from the IDF. So we have seen a response from the IDF, which we'll get to in a second. So this is Ryan Grimm, reporter, Breaking Points. He says, understand that Israel assassinated Anas al-Sharif right after approving the plan to invade Gaza City. So again, I don't think this is a coincidence of timing whatsoever. They knew he would not leave the city and would cover the assault and killed him ahead of it. Let's just be very clear here. I think it's tough to deny that's what's going on. I mean, it really is just wild what's going on in this world right now. So Israel basically is claiming, again, we attacked the terrorists who operated disguised as the journalist on the Al Jazeera network. Of course, they released no evidence of this whatsoever. They said he was part of a Hamas battalion. No evidence of this. And again, he's been there for 2 years. Now they decide to strike. Why now are they deciding to do this? Like, it makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense to me. And in a statement to the media, the Israeli military is claiming credit for the attack on reporter Anas al-Sharif and other journalists in a targeted strike. They clearly believe there will be no accountability or prosecution. Yeah, they don't believe there will be any sort of prosecution or accountability. Clearly, they've killed over 300 journalists already. Why would there be accountability for this one? It makes no sense to me. And again, if you see a lot of what people are saying about this, it is just crazy. Some of the response from the Israeli side, this is a few hours ago. I just want to give an idea of like how a lot of Israel supporters at this point are kind of framing the issue. I don't blame Israel for anything happening in Gaza. I blame Hamas and the Palestinian people who support Hamas. So the children, they're responsible. I mean, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me how this is supported. And so this is for the BBC as well. Speaking not just Anas al-Sharif, who apparently was the target of this airstrike, the entire Al Jazeera team was killed. BBC reports, citing international editor Jeremy Bowen live on air, that the entire Al Jazeera team in Gaza City has been killed right before the Israeli assault on Gaza City, which apparently is beginning tonight, obviously, as you can see. So, again, it's just totally wild. Openly admitting to assassinating a team of Al Jazeera journalists. The entire team is gone. The entire Al Jazeera team is done. I mean, and of course, it is causing mass outrage. Again, this is a huge journalist, guys. 500,000 followers on Twitter, and I believe almost 2 million on Instagram. So, I mean, it's just wild, and this is going to lead to immense international outcry, I would think. You're already seeing it. And again, as far as the point is whether this guy was Hamas, so this is from Ryan Grimm also. The idea that someone would pose as a journalist, again, they're saying he's posing as a journalist. The idea that someone would pose as a journalist by doing live reporting all day every day for 2 straight years, but is actually secretly a terrorist, is so stupid. It demonstrates how much power Israel believes it has. Their excuse for assassinating a world-renowned journalist and his entire crew doesn't even have to make any sense for them to put it forward. It doesn't matter what they say; they can kill with impunity, and they know it. I mean, yeah, it's clearly true. I mean, you think the United States government is going to announce anything? You think Donald Trump is going to announce anything? No, he's just going to rubber stamp it and say, "Oh yeah, of course he was a terrorist or something." I don't understand how this is like defended. And again, if you see a bunch of people in the comments, a bunch of Israel supporters saying, "Oh yeah, he 100%, of course he was a terrorist. Oh, this guy was a propagandist, blah blah blah." But they don't provide any evidence whatsoever. They just accept everything the Israeli government is putting out there. It's wild to me. And the thing that's interesting enough about this specific reporter, guys, is less than a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, the CPJ, so the Committee for Protecting Journalists, released a statement calling for Anas al-Sharif's protection in the face of Israeli smears against him. So again, Israel was setting the groundwork to kill this guy, basically, releasing a bunch of statements. Oh, this guy's a propagandist. And the Committee for Protecting Journalists released a statement saying that this guy needed to be protected, and they just didn't care. They just did not care. They blew him up anyway. Beyond crazy, beyond insane. And we're seeing a lot of fellow journalists. It's going to be interesting to see how the Western journalists and media respond to this. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know about you guys. You expect any sort of international Western outcry from this? Because I'm not. I mean, let's be honest. Let's see from Jeremy Scahill, also from Dropside News. Tonight, Israel murdered the bravest journalistic hero in Gaza, Anas al-Sharif. For nearly 2 straight years, he documented the genocide of his people with courage and principle. Israel put him on a hit list because of his voice. Shame on the world and all who were silent. I mean, it's insane that he literally posted this right before he was killed. Crazy stuff. So absolutely wild. Israel has assassinated a team of Al Jazeera journalists inside of the Gaza Strip. Apparently, according to the BBC, all of the journalists from Al Jazeera in the Strip are gone. So that's where we're at right now, right before the impending assault on Gaza City. Now maybe you have an idea why journalists aren't being allowed into the Gaza Strip. So absolutely wild developments this evening. It's going to be interesting to see how the world responds to this, but crazy things going on right now. And that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, guys. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's super good for the algorithm. If you want to become a member of the channel and support the channel, you can hit the join button below. Patreon link's also down below. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. So absolutely wild things going on, and I'll keep updating you. Any sort of information coming out, any major news stories developing with this, I'll get it right to you immediately. So beyond wild stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.